What is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from MJTech, today with another tech video. This is for a Toyota Highlander from 2020 all the way up to 2023, and I have seen this kind of accessory for many brands out there, so your car could be covered depending on what year it is. I would assume that if it is from at least 2016 and up, you have a very good chance of finding one of these factory looking wireless chargers. The Toyota Highlander that I purchased is the basic model, so I didn't get equipped with the wireless charging station that it is typically included with the higher trims, and it is located inside of the middle console. When you open the lid, it is located right in the middle for the Toyota Highlander, specifically from 2020 to 2023. And well, this is a great way that you guys can update it and make it look factory. This one here was only 75 bucks from Amazon, and that was including taxes, and I got it with the Prime service. So very similar to what manufacturers from China have done with the radios, to where now pretty much any vehicle out there has a factory looking radio with Android and CarPlay and Android Auto, so on and so forth. Well, now they're working on the accessories, making them look 100% like factory. So let's go ahead, guys, and unbox this. The link has been left down below for your convenience, and so let's see what this is all about. I am really excited because this one doesn't go on the middle console. It goes on that little cubby hole that is right beneath the AC controls for the Highlander 2020 to 2023, and we're going to be testing this later on, of course. Let's go ahead and break the seal. I can already see some Chinese logos on there. This is obviously made in China, and so this is what we get here, guys. Check this out. So we get some sort of manuals, and they do come in English, which is great. So apparently we get two models. There is a model that ends with an A and the model that ends with a B, and apparently we got the one with the B, so maybe the A model is the one that goes on the middle console. That's a good probability, but this is cool, guys. I mean, this is awesome. This is amazing. Like we can see right here, it does support two different devices, but anyways, we do get some adhesive, which is right here. We do get here the connection for the lighter charger. That is something that if you guys, let's say, have the L model, you will get the typical 12-volt socket that we have seen for many years. And this is basically it, guys. Check this out. This is crazy looking, and I can tell already that there's an opening inside of that cubby hole, and I think that this is going to be located right on top of it, so that way we can run the wires very easily. So I think this is a 15-watt wireless charger, and as we can tell right here, it comes with two buttons so that we can enable and disable them. So let's go ahead and check it out. Well, this is the Highlander 2020, in which we're going to be testing the wireless charging pad. And yeah, it's a pretty clean car. It's almost brand new. I mean, it has a couple of miles in it, but for the most part, it's a good looking vehicle. And this is what we are working on, guys. So the process is quite simple. You see, at first I saw this little cubby hole right beneath the air vents, and so I always questioned myself and said, well, there has to be a purpose for this. I mean, other than just placing your phone in it like this. You can also put spare change. You can put a lot of things in there, but I think this wireless charger is actually quite cool, guys. It goes in like this, okay? But now there's a plastic which is located right about here, and it snaps right off. You have to remove it in order for this to sit flush. So this is the plastic I'm talking about. This cannot be reinstalled. And then here we have the main connection here, which if you have the L model, it connects right in here. Now on the, I believe the XSE and the Limited and also the Platinum, they all come with a 120 volt outlet around this area. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please correct me down below. But this one here comes with a regular 12 volt socket So all we have to do, guys, is just, well, before we plug it in, let's run the wire through here. There's like a little hole right in there, and then we simply plug it here on the back side. Okay, you go in like this, then you hide it. It goes on like this. All right, so once you hide it in there, all you have to do is just put it in here. Now you have the option, guys, to install these double adhesive tape. In my case, I want to leave it like this just in the event that I want to remove it because I sold the vehicle or traded it in. Then I want to have the option for it not to be hooked up, so meaning with tape. So anyways, this is what it looks like once you have placed it in here. Now you can go ahead and connect it here to the 12-volt outlet. And check this out, guys. We have two power buttons. Turn on the AC. We have two power buttons, and so that you can disable it if you don't need charge. So let's go ahead and place here my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and let's see if it works. Right there, you guys can actually see that it started charging. Let's go ahead here, guys, and increase the brightness, and let's place it again. There we go. The light turns red every time you are charging, as you guys can observe. Keep in mind that this is at 15 watts, so it's not the fastest out there, but it does the job, especially for longer trips. And that will be the passenger side. So again, I think it's a pretty cool accessory that many people can take advantage of. Maybe in the future I can find a way to plug this in directly to the car without using that 12-volt outlet, but that's just a mod that I might come up with later on. As of right now, it has to be plugged in here. But guys, in my opinion, it is a whole lot better than having to plug in your phone and having that wire dangling around. That's just my opinion. And I think there's another model, I think it's the one that ends with the A, that goes in here, because we do have an outlet for the middle console. We do have an outlet right at the bottom here. So I think that we can actually quite easily hook up the one that looks more like factory, guys. But as of right now, this is the one that we had to work on. This is the one that it is currently available on Amazon for about 69 bucks. And yes, the link has been left down below. With this being said, guys, let me know what you think about this accessory. Will you hook up your Highlander with it? Or even if you have a different branded car, like I said before, from 2016 moving forward, then chances are that they have made one for your car. In this particular case, they have made one for the Camrys as well, from 2018 all the way up until current. And they did it with the Highlander and also the 4Runner. But other brands out there can take advantage of this, which is a really nice touch. With this being said, guys, let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, comment and share, and I will see you guys on my next one.